and welcome back to Shatter Our Souls Part 2 of Challenging Big Lou. Now, last time we booted up, we completed all of the milestone challenges as well as the drag race and the two, what are they called? Checkpoint challenges? That's the easiest ones to do, easiest way to describe it right now. Get off my back! Anywho, with that, we are now going to challenge 4 more races today, which include both of the sprint events and both of the speed trap events. Now, speed trap has been one that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with. I like it because it gives anyone a chance regardless of skill level. Sort of. Effectively, what it does is it puts each player on the same track and says, during each of these 5 points, you want to be the fastest vehicle on the road. And that's it. That's their entire scoring system, is based on these 5 to 6 points. Doesn't matter who comes in first, which means that I have had times where I've come in, have finished the race last, but won. There are other times where I have come in first and lost. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game, and it's going to be a much more common occurrence as time goes on. But let's not worry too much about those small details. What matters is continuing to attempt and trying to move forward. Okay, wow, I took that corner faster than the maximum speed limit in this area is. Oof. No wonder they've got a racing problem. 140 mile per hour, grand total of 285. Nice slow curve. Anywho, aside from the bad driving of the various CTS Cadillacs, I think that this area has been pretty calm. I'm thinking that this is going to be the longer that this challenge goes on, the easier I think it will actually be. Which is a little bit of a shame because ultimately I don't necessarily want the games to be easy. But it's easy enough to say this is how I'm playing the game, move on, right? Now, what my viewers might not know is that I actually tried my hand at being a bit of a speedrunner this past little while here. So I was having a little bit of a technical difficulty as I was trying to figure out how to fix my mic so that you could still hear me while also being able to hear the gameplay in the background. And that led to a very tinny, echoey sound profile. I didn't like it, but unfortunately I couldn't exactly take it back because everything had been already saved. So over the last 2 days I beat the first 4 bosses one after another for the sake of making my last 2 videos here that have had a updated sound profile. And I gotta say, there definitely is something somewhat thrilling about being a speedrunner or having a speedrun nature. Being able to see how quickly you can beat a game, I can understand the appeal a little bit better now. That being said, still not my style, still not my thing. But given that in racers, your goal is essentially to be a speedrunner of each course, it's not exactly the hardest thing in the world to envision. Awesome, we're on the final stretch. 150, 166, nice. Beat that. Really? He actually beat it. But because I came in first, I got race number 3. This one is going to be the first of the 2 standard sprint races. Looks like 2 guys got caught on the frame rail trying to get into the to the shortcut, which definitely isn't going to help them much. Sushi, apparently, is his name. It'd be very nice to meet him, but he has a very fishy personality. Anyway, Sushi seemed to be holding his own. Flick is catching up nice. And it looks like we are heading into the industrial zone. I'm going to take a loss in speed to start so I can get a little bit faster coming around the second corner. And... oh, perfect. The Bayview area. Okay. No taxis. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Hermpton has passed Sushi. And there goes the drive-in theater. Cool, 15% of the race left, and I'm past. Oh, come on. That is disappointing. But not unheard of. Once again, it's going to be a lot more of that. Be that as it may, it'll be fine in the long run. Just a little disappointing here and there. Now, I'm not sure if anybody can confirm or deny this. I think I heard somewhere online that the LEXUS IS 300 was considered the lowest tier vehicle in the game. But I can't seem to find that information anymore. So for all I know, I might not be doing the challenge the way I had initially anticipated. Which would be kind of funny, I think. But if it weren't the Lexus, I would assume that it would be something like the Fiat or the Cobalt. I know for certain it's not the GTI, due to the Golf GTI's high-end acceleration and reasonably high top speed. But yeah, I don't know. Food for thought. Now if I can just finish the race without getting in an accident, that would be great. Somebody took a bad corner and ran into the drive-through, but didn't actually go through the drive-through. Let's see. And with that, the race is over. Lastly, we are going to be bringing out another new vehicle. This one should look pretty familiar to our white car. Except this one's orange because why not? For a grand total of now 4 separate Lexus out of the 11 I think I'm going to end up with by the end of this. Should be fun. Or at the very least, each race is going to have a different color by the end of it, which I think might make for a little bit of a laugh. And I'm going to be completely honest, the next one's going to be hot pink. Well, I know I felt it. Pretty sure he did too. Only problem with an orange vehicle, you get dirty so easily. Through the shortcut. 2 of them hit the entrance to the shortcut. Once again, not unexpected. Given I couldn't keep myself straight enough to actually handle the shortcut, I'm not sure if it was actually beneficial. I can say I did handle it better than those last 2 did, though. And... oh, another Burger King. Come on, is this going to land the way I want it to? Bingo. Beautiful. At the very least, I didn't run into the wall at the very end of the race. That would have been horrible. And with that, if you like what you see, or interested in the next part, drop a like, leave a subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Until then, I hope you have a good one.